Is that the 2 a.m. podcast? My God, yes it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you can hear that, that is the sound of no sugar, no calories in a Coke. Call it diet.
But artificial sweeteners.
Mm-hmm. That's why we call it a diet. Because it's not fully Coke. It's partial Coke.
It's like Coke's healthier cousin.
Basically, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, whoa, that was nice. Yeah, dude. Good morning from California. This morning, it is now 11:39
Good
a.m.
morning.
on a Monday, July 18th, episode number 161. All right, thanks again for joining us, guys. We're gonna
Head out now.
We just say the date. This is what's left. I don't think. Have you asked someone like, "What day is it today?" And they go, "It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday." You're okay. What date is it? Like, I think the 16th. Yesterday was the 14th.
No,
right?
more.
And it'd be like, "Well, how? If yesterday was the 14th, how's today the 16th?" And they were like, "Oh, well, I mean the 15th. Sorry." And they're like, "Does no one have an agenda anymore? So check out the date."
I don't know, man.
It's weird.
I feel like there's a
We're
podcast
behind.
out there that does that. It's just like 15 seconds max. Intro, say something, and then outro.
Yeah, there's a very interesting podcast I actually came across once, and his episodes are around 12 seconds to 40 minutes. It depends. This is what his podcast idea is about. Every episode, he tries one time to call Taco Bell and ask them to make pizza. And when they say no, that's the episode. They go, all right. So you get to see a whole reaction within God knows how long. So it depends on the other side, the receiver's end. So if they're not having it, right?
Uh-huh.
You'll be like, "Hi, Taco Bell." I forgot if it was Taco Bell or McDonald's. But he'd be like, "Hi, I just wanted to order pizza." And then most of them will just be like, "Oh, we don't have pizza. All right, take care. Bye-bye." That's it. And he's
End
like,
of
"All right,
episode.
thanks again for joining in, guys." Yeah. There was one that was like maybe 30 minutes where he was arguing with the guy about them not having pizza. All right, it was some other location. But that was like, that to me is like, it's a creative idea. You get me?
Yeah, it's pretty creative.
Creative, dumb, whatever you want to call it. Still kind of creative.
There's a market for everything after all, so.
100%.
Does he have like a huge following or?
Yeah.
It's like what?
He has like 40,000 average listeners.
You see, if that guy can do that, you can do pretty much anything in the world.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if there's the best example I found was that black guy that goes, is he South African?
Oh, the one who just he doesn't say anything. He just reacts.
He just reacts to like, you guys are stupid.
He's the biggest account on TikTok now.
Yep.
Which is
Insane.
Just fucking insanity.
You do know his story, right?
What's the story?
He lost his job during COVID. He was a factory worker. And as the days went on, he just started like making fun of these simplified videos, like how to take shortcuts. But then he's like, we already had the shortcut the whole time. So he just does this.
And now he has over 100 million TikTok subscribers.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I stumbled across something really funny.
What is it?
And you can search this up yourself. So
Okay.
I don't know. I think it was some meme account that I came across, and I verified this, but apparently the most famous rappers have hilarious real names. Like out of this world,
Really?
real names.
So
I'm going to start with a couple.
are we familiar with these people?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
So we'll start with Future.
Oh my God. What's his name? Pat.
Future's full name. And it's actually kind of hard to say. Nevadius Demon Wilbur.
Nevadius?
Wait. Nevadius.
Demon Wilburn. Okay.
21 Savage. Shaya bin Abraham Joseph.
So it's Shia. Wait, it was Shia?
Or Shaya or Shia? It sounds like a Bible character.
It sounds like Shia. Bin
Shia.
Abraham Joseph?
Yeah.
Bin is like Arabic, bro. That's weird. It's so weird. Okay.
Travis Scott. And this actually makes sense when you realize that he has like a parent company, Cactus Jack.
Uh-huh.
Jack Bermond Webster II.
Jack
But it's-
Bermond
but it's-
Webster II. That's so sick.
But it's Jack spelled like in French.
Oh,
Jacqueus.
it's like Jacques. You know?
Jacques.
Jacques.
And then Gunna,
What?
the rapper Gunna.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sergio Giovanni Kitchens.
Sergio. Oh my god.
Wait, there's more though. I have to
Can
search
you
it up.
imagine going to like Coachella and they're like Sergio?
Kitchens. About to cook up some shit
Who the
in his
hell
kitchen.
is that? Yeah.
Wait, I gotta see. Hold on.
I mean, at least
Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson.
Why is that one funny?
I mean, Eminem, most people know. Marshall Bruce Mathers III.
Yeah, there we go. The third.
Marshall Mathers.
Mhm.
Dr. Dre. Andre Romel Young.
That's pretty sick.
Like most of these I haven't heard.
Yeah.
J. Cole. Jermaine Lamar Cole.
Damn, I really like the name Romal. What is it?
For Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Romel.
Romel?
Yeah, it's a good name. We're going to go through this.
My God, these are sick, actually. I know they were funny at first, like 21 Savage, but
Busta Rhymes. Trevor Taheem Smith Jr.
Trevor. I didn't expect him to be Trevor. What?
You don't expect like Snoop Dogg. Calvin Cortazar Brodus Jr.
Klein. How is Snoop Dogg's name Calvin? Bro,
This-
I'm about to.
Bro,
Do you
this
guys
is
believe this?
amazing. The Notorious B.I.G. Christopher George Latour Wallace.
Christopher George Wallace.
The thing is, why is it like 4 to 5 names combined? Ludacris, Christopher Brian Bridges. These sound like the whitest names.
What about who? Who else?
What?
Who else can you come up with? It's a rapper right now. Little Baby. Bartholomew. Lisa and the Third.
Lisa.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Let's see Drake's real name. Aubrey Drake Graham. Or Graham, however you want to say it.
Huh.
But yeah, I thought that was really funny. Like the first time I
Yeah.
came across it, I was laughing my ass
Bro,
off.
I mean, it
What?
was quite funny. There was I don't know why. I keep picturing Drake as like Bruce. You know?
Nah, I don't see Bruce for Drake.
Yeah, but exactly. That's the whole point of this. Like, what was it, Snoop Dogg?
I see Anthony for Drake.
Snoop Dogg was Calvin. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, that is.
What?
Okay.
You're right.
So that was the first fried thing. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else to say about those real rapper names?
No, but it's just like, am I surprised? Yes. Should I be surprised? No, because they're people. Just stage names, dude.
And then the second is this Instagram ad. And we have to talk about this, dude. How these celebrities are being paid to shill the most stupid like services or games or products
Oh, yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom with that Battle Royale game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I saw another one. And then this one that I'm going to mention is Mark Wahlberg. I'm going to play the video and show you the video, but
Okay.
I do want you to include it in the
All right,
in
I got
the
you.
episode.
Difficult times for lots of folks. We gotta look deep inside, decide what we want to do, how we want to contribute, find our calling. Prayer for me has always been the answer. It's given me the comfort I need, it's given me the strength I need, and a reminder to continue to do more and to be better. The Hallow app, so many amazing ways to introduce you to prayer, help you meditate, and really help you find your own inner strength. We all need to find our purpose, and we all need to contribute to make this a better place and love and support each other. So stay prayed up. Go check out the Hallow app. Stay prayed up.
What the
Number
hell?
one Catholic app.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was, but
Look
like
at the comments, bro.
What?
Bro in the back holding him at gunpoint.
Literally, did you hear him? Where he was like, the Hollow app, and he just looks and he goes, oh,
You noticed the sigh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sigh was, I can't believe I'm doing this for money.
Oh my God, dude.
He kidnapped Mark? Question mark. Bro, high as fuck in the back.
Literally, he looks like it was his dog just sitting there. Looking,
Dude, I don't know why the guy was in the background. Why?
I don't know. I don't know who that is either. It's so funny.
I'm so confused right now.
Okay. I have a few things we could say about this. And that would be that we know it's a facade. All right. He doesn't care about this. He obviously got paid up. Look at him, bro. He just woke up making that. You know? And a second thing is this is a new ad thing. So TikTok started this, is that ads are taking shape in the form of being natural as possible. That means taken with the worst camera ever. It's like you're talking to a potato instead of, an HD camera or something that's
like high quality commercials and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it's working, bro. It's working. The amount of lives people sell things on live is insane, dude. There are people that are making literally 70, 80K a month off of just selling things on live.
Yeah.
It's like, if you see it, you go, who would buy this? LMAO. Like, it looks so ratchet and stupid. But people are buying these things. Who are these people? I have no idea. But what does that go to show you? No idea is a bad idea. Everything kind of sells. It's weird, right?
I do think the whole TikTok live thing is very interesting.
It is interesting.
I come across some random stuff. Like you have video game lives, you have guys who are fishing in kayaks.
Yeah.
Who have like 100,000 followers.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what the reward system is like for that, but a lot of people are like, oh, thank you so much for the follows and the likes, guys. I don't know if the likes go up. I think it's feeding the algorithm, meaning more people are claiming it. It's showing up on your For You page more.
Yeah, it's a gift system. So I do think you can give likes and comments and all that, but you send like gifts or hearts or something like that that gets you more clout on TikTok, but also gets you paid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so TikTok has kind of changed the ad game because you see that all the time. Like there's what is it, Battle Royale or like new Clash games, whatever. They're like RPG games. Right? And you get like this chick with half her tits out. Like that's the first thing you see, right? You see tits and then her face comes in and she goes, I've been playing this game for like a couple of minutes. And if you like a challenge, no challenge is like this.
It's
and
so
you're like,
stupid, dude. People are just selling themselves out for this.
And it's like, oh, hold on, guys. Stop scrolling for a second. Oh, stop scrolling.
Would you ever do that?
What?
Would you ever sell yourself out for one of those ads?
No.
Let's say they offered you 80 G's.
80 G's.
For a 15-second video. And you have to talk about how much you love Battle Royale and how much you play
Here's the thing. This is what I would do. I would tell them, listen, 5 seconds max. That's the only way I'll do this. And I'll do it for 50K.
What are you going to get out in 5 seconds?
Because by the time you decide to swipe, you already watched 3 seconds.
Buy Battle Royale.
You get me?
Nah, sure.
All right, sure. I'll do it on my terms. I don't want to do it on your terms. That's how I want to do it.
That's really tough, dude, because it comes down to your value system.
Mm-hmm.
$50,000 to $80,000 is a decent sum of cash.
But are you chasing cash? Or are you chasing having a good image? I'd rather focus on image. You get me?
Yeah. But it's a lot of money.
Yes.
You can use that.
But what am I, a peasant? Bro, I'm not going to go around chasing 80K. Maybe you're worth more.
True.
You feel me?
True.
So have you explored more than 80K? No, you haven't. You just took 80K. That's like, according to what we're talking about right now. Sounds like that. So it's like, I'm not going to take the first thing. Haven't you heard, never take the first offer? Boom, bro. No, I'm kidding. It applies to certain places and other places that it doesn't. But
yeah, but if you guys don't know, we are sponsored by the Hallow app, #1 Catholic app in North America.
Yeah. None of us
stay prayed up.
Hashtag stay prayed up. And if you know anything about the Hallow app,
whenever you mention the Hallow app, the black dude in the background just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's
like,
he's right here. He's like,
he didn't even have a smile on his face. Like,
this is how he was. Stop scrolling. If you haven't heard about the Hallow app, prayer has saved me from
I think one of those comments is right.
You're like,
There's
what?
like a Glock on his
Literally
right
right
on his
there.
back.
Should I just do that? Just put the black guy right here. Just Photoshop him in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I don't really feel that great today, stomach wise. You already know why.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting.
Talk about it. I think it's
Yeah,
valuable for us to talk
I
about.
do want to talk about this because I'm the type of person where I don't mind trying things to, gain an experience in it or to see the other side a little bit, dabble. Because it really helps me know why to avoid things or why stick by them, right? So last night, I was talking to, earlier throughout the week, I've been talking to Zayd about vegetable oils, and we even released a video about me complaining about vegetable oils. It's in everything.
Got 1,200 views.
Yeah, so not bad.
On TikTok.
Yeah, pretty nice. It came to a point where I was like, you know what? I've been eating healthy for the past year, and my energy levels have been consistent, unless I'm sick or something like that. I was shocked this year. My body looks amazing. I feel amazing. My hair looks great. Dude, my blemish, it's just weird. My skin's getting better. My nails are getting better. I feel stronger. I'm activating muscles I've never activated before. And this is all thanks to the help of my brain, which my brain should thank the help of my inner self, because I worked to help out the brain to do more and more and more.
And you learned a lot more.
Yeah. So last night I was like, you know what? I haven't had vegetable oils in a while. Not even chips, not even, dude, even some pea snacks would have it. You would think it's like natural and good for you, but it's not. Just because it's peas doesn't mean it's not. It's packaged in soybean, canola, and other crap.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, ew. But anyway, I had Chex Mix. With sea salt. Right? Great. I knew it had all kinds of vegetable oils, but what I wanted to do was eat a tiny little bit. So I did. I had a couple pieces, maybe less than a handful. And the next day, I woke up and I felt like crap.
Yeah.
For about an hour. The best way I can explain it was that it feels like your esophagus is just it feels like your esophagus has bile. That's the best way I can put it. You're breathing in and out, and it feels like your breath is nasty. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And your stomach's really unsettled. You're like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like sweating toxins out? It's gross, right? And mind you, this was normal for me about 2 years ago, right? This was the normal feeling because all of my food consisted of vegetable oils, fried this, fried that, whether it was fish, chicken, or whatever. Doesn't matter. It was still fried because of the excess BS. I think along the years of me growing up, so 20 plus years, it formed into my body just getting used to it, right? All these oils. But now that I've come clean out of a year not on it, I immediately feel the effects the next day.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing because you go, wow, I could just be not mindful at all, not really conscious right now of the fact that I feel like crap because of that. I could just be like, oh, I just feel like crap today.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I was feeling fine throughout the rest of the year. What's going on? So I looked at the packaging, and if you look at the ingredients, it starts to say, including ingredients, salt, sodium, this, that. Okay, cool. And then you see vegetable oils, semicolon. And you're like, okay, so it's not just vegetable oil.
They didn't have the specific type of oil. They just said vegetable oils.
It does. Oh. So it has canola. It has sunflower.
Yeah.
It has grapeseed.
Mm-hmm.
It has
all.
And then it says
more than 3.
Yeah, more than 3. There's a lot of packages. Yeah, I will show you packages that literally have more than 1, more than 3.
Usually it's only 1 or 2.
It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. I would assume that they use it for coatings and things like that, not just in the ingredients, right?
Well, they primarily use it because it's cheap.
So gross. It's so gross. But anyway, point is, I was like, An hour later, my felt fine. Okay. So last night, I was like, I'm going to try this again as an experiment so I can truly feel this in my body, right? I had 3 handfuls of Chex Mix. And what do you know? I was like, I remember the feeling that I had this morning. So I'm going to see what happens tomorrow. Wake up in the morning and immediately burp. I feel like my acids are just destroying me because it's trying so hard to digest these oils, I think. So it's leaving like this really nasty breath of like disgusting residue. It just feels like it's all trapped right under your lungs, dude, like in your esophagus. And I'm like, yup, it's the same feeling, but times 20. And you hold yourself from not vomiting. You feel like you're compressing your stomach and diaphragm all the time to just keep it in there and digest as fast as possible. For the love of God, digest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you already had your bowel movements this morning twice. So you're like, what's going on? You know? I thought I was releasing. So the fact that it feels like it's already just kind of marinating in your intestines, that's the best way I can put it. Okay? That's just 3 handfuls. I started remembering my diet. Now, I had 4 or 5 meals of this crap per day.
Oh, easy. Most people
do.
do.
Imagine that?
Most people have like, if I remember, the thing about seed oils is that, let's say sunflower oil, the sheer amount of sunflower seeds you would have to consume to get the equivalent amount of sunflower oil you're consuming on a daily basis from whatever processed junk you're eating is astronomical. You'd probably have to eat like 100 sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Something like that. And even then, the nature of eating sunflower seeds, the way the fats are set up within that particular food is not the same as the oil that they produce.
Yeah. So you're right, actually. And it's all played with. That's how I like to see it. All the food we buy is played with.
Like, let me try to bring up, just keep talking about it. I'll try to bring up some examples.
So one thing to pay attention to is the outer packaging. The first thing you see, right where it says Doritos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all that marketing on there, right? We got party size, we got family size, and then we got individual size. And then we have mini packs. Those are essentially all the same size, packed with the same crap, with the same amount of calories. I don't see the point. Second thing is, that's their spot to put the fakest news you've ever seen. Like, now made with real sea salt. What are the key words here? Real, sea.
Or low fat.
Like nature words.
Yeah.
Right? Low fat. Reduced fat. Mm-hmm. Okay, reduced by how much? It doesn't like... And just because it's reduced fat, look at the other stuff that's not fat. That's the stuff that's going to kill your DNA.
All of it, dude. Everything in there. There is no single healthy ingredient included in a bag of Doritos. Not one.
Yeah.
And anybody who tries to argue that, I think, it's coke.
Yeah, corn oil. Now, what do you think of lard?
Lard is actually good if you get it from a high quality source. Because I believe it's pig fat.
Yeah, but isn't pig just disgusting in general? Like, it's a low quality meat, no?
If you take, well, for the most part in the United States and other countries, it is a low quality meat, but that's only because of how the pigs are raised. They're raised in horrible environments. But actually, if you allow pigs to graze in the forest, they eat acorns, and you allow them to eat their natural diet, there is a good amount of healthy
benefits from it.
Vitamins, minerals, nutrients included in the actual meat and the fat.
Yeah.
It comes down to how it's raised.
Yeah.
I understand the religious perspective. This is generally a disgusting
I'm not
animal.
talking about religious perspective, but there's a lot of things I've read where the nature of how they choose, like if we were to just leave pigs, right, to do the natural things they would do, find food, eat, grow up, start a family, whatever. The thousands of bacteria that's found just within like one body part for them is just... It makes that animal unique.
But it's the same for all other animals.
To its dirtiness. Yeah, you get me?
Cows walk around in their own shit.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, even if you were to study these animals individually, naturally, the dirtiest one out of all of them would be the pig, all the time, pretty much.
But why? Let's assume they're all in a natural environment, well sustainably raised. Why is the pig so different?
I'm not the creator, bro. I didn't make it. You know what I mean? But there are studies for this. I haven't looked at them. Like I don't remember any stats or anything like that, or what kind of tests were done. But you can only assume that under examination, there's always going to be levels to these things, right? So the cow might be the most naturally clean. If us humans weren't pieces of crap and just let it be, you know what I mean? Provided it with its natural thing. Even a cow would be better. We know this.
But the idea of clean is skewed in society.
Yeah. I mean, it really just depends because
like what most people these days think of as clean
Mhm.
is disinfected and sanitized to
a degree,
an absurd degree. Hand sanitizer, which actually destroys the bacteria, the microbiome on your skin.
yeah. Yeah.
All of these things, like a lot of people don't take this into account.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can already tell, dude, when you put on hand sanitizer, it feels like your grip isn't right for like 3 weeks.
I don't use it, so I don't know.
It's almost like it acidically peels your hands or something. I don't know what it does.
Yeah. Your
Dries
skin
it
is
up.
the first layer of protection on your body.
Yeah.
It's the largest organ of the body.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? A lot of people, and most people actually, I would say, get surprised when you tell them that your skin absorbs things. So
Obviously.
when you touch something you shouldn't, go wash up because it just absorbs. Like, essentially, that's what's going to happen.
Well, I think washing your hands is overrated.
You shouldn't wash them overly, but you should wash them with
after you take a shit, wash your hands,
Yeah.
obviously.
a
But
bar of soap, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, we use chemicals a lot these days. Okay, so you're wiping down tables or whatever at work. Yeah, wash your hands. The hell? Because where do your hands go? Your mouth. You don't want to be eating things either, right?
sure.
Same with inhaling, if it goes both ways. But like, we're not stupid, dude. We know the difference of when to wash your hands and when not to.
Mm-hmm.
Take a shit, wash your hands. Obviously.
Yeah. I'll bring up a great example. If you look at farmers
Yes.
through the generations, a lot of them are very healthy and robust. Just in general. Their hands are in the dirt. Their feet are in the dirt.
Well, dirt is a disinfectant, actually.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that.
We know this as Muslims. Basically, if you have to basically prepare for prayer, you have to do wudu.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you don't have water, you can use sand.
Really?
You can use dirt. Yeah.
Huh.
It's purifying. Isn't that crazy?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's a form of disinfectant. And think about it, dude. It's like the house of where the roots live for the tree that you're growing.
Yeah.
Right? Soil, it's nature. It's crazy,
Mhm.
honestly. And look at sea salt, bro. Salt, disinfectant, and it's in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You go in the ocean, you feel disinfected almost.
Usually you can
From your sinus to your eyes and everything.
you can
crazy.
put open wounds into the ocean water. It helps heal it faster. Dead Sea.
Yeah.
But let me give you an example of this whole vegetable oil thing. The average American consumes 5 to 10 tablespoons of vegetable oil per day. 5 to 10. Think about a tablespoon. Think about canola. Like grab
Yeah.
a canola oil bottle.
And just
1,
drink
2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
it. Dude, please just gargle it on the way down, too. Might as well, right?
It's absurd.
Enjoy it.
So
Ugh.
mainly from corn, soy, sunflower, grapeseed, rice bran, etc. But let me give you the equivalent. 5 tablespoons of corn oil requires 98 ears of corn.
Yeah.
5 tablespoons of grapeseed oil requires 625 grapes. 5 tablespoons of sunflower oil requires 2,800 sunflower seeds.
What the hell?
So it's not even the number I gave. It's way more. 5 tablespoons of rice bran oil requires 40 cups of brown rice.
Did you hear that? Sounds like people are shocked.
And by the way, if you want to
Yikes.
learn more about this, we do actually have a dedicated episode. Number 141, the 30-day no vegetable oil challenge.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. One of our more popular ones as well.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. But all I can see right here is that most researchers, they support that pigs are not fit for human consumption.
But why? What's the reasoning?
Mainly because of their high toxicity level that they carry naturally. That's what it is. Their natural state inside their body, not them. Because pigs are not considered dirty animals to begin with. They're not. They have a reputation based off of their internals. That's it.
What about their internals?
But it's like I said, most researchers are basically saying that it's not fit for human consumption. Why? Because it's going to be cheaper meat. Okay. Think about it. If you're going to save money and you live frugally and you decide to live cheap for the rest of your life, imagine most of your diet.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of processed red meat.
Yeah, if it's unfit for human consumption, right? You're going to need a variety of different kinds of meats to begin with, which is why we have fish on Fridays. Or we have Thursdays, we have carne asada, right? And then Wednesdays you can have chicken and whatever. The mix and match overall keeps you more balanced in your body. If you're always constantly having just red meat, you're going to face issues, right? Whether it's after 3 weeks or a month.
Well, it depends on what kind of red meat.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, think of balance again. You should be eating a whole diet.
Yeah, like if you have red meat, there's certain benefits that come from that, but you also want to throw in some wild-caught salmon, wild-caught sardines, because you find things like astaxanthin, which is a natural skin protector from the sun, DHA, EPA. These are very important fats that actually create the brain that you have and all of your organs and your skin, your cells. So yeah, I definitely agree with the whole like switch around your meats, but the most important thing is to make sure that they're high quality.
Yeah.
Makes all the difference.
So think of it this way. A pig isn't high quality. Just is. It just isn't.
Depends how it was raised. That's the thing.
Even to its maximum potential. This is where I disagree. Even to its most maximum potential, it's not going to get nowhere close to even the shittiest ground beef. Not the shittiest, but like the most basic ground beef from Rouse.
I need one main reason why these researchers say that pigs are like the unhealthiest type of meat you can consume.
Because they're researchers. Upon researching...
It doesn't mean shit.
What do you mean it doesn't mean shit?
There's plenty of shitty researchers out there, plenty of shitty studies.
Yes, there is. There are. You're right. But when you're going to come say majority of researchers, that means the good and the bad ones sit within that percentage. They're all saying.
But they're not all saying that.
Yeah, dude.
Not every researcher is saying that.
They're just saying they are not dirty animals. This is exactly the statement. They're not dirty animals. They have that reputation because it is low quality meat. It's not fit for human consumption, meaning that it's doing something to your digestion. So you as a human being shouldn't be digesting it all the time, is all they're saying.
Okay. Yeah,
because it's extreme to say, don't eat it at all. Right? So when we revert back, let's just say, all right, let's get off meats for a second, go back to oils. Okay? Don't have it all the time. Try not to have it at all. But it's in everything. So therefore, assume that you're going to have it anyway. So don't purposefully have it. That's how I look at it.
Here's where I agree with that logic.
You feel me though?
I do. Low quality animals that have been raised in terrible environments like chicken and pork. Those are the two most notorious. I would throw in farmed fish as well. But when you look at it from a physiological standpoint, a lot of these animals are fed just absolute garbage. They're fed soy, corn. In many cases, they're actually fed like industrial products. Like, it's just disgusting. So when you look at the oil perspective, an animal's tissues, especially not chicken or pork, they should have a high level of omega-3 or like healthier fats, let's say, to simplify it for the audience. But what we find in these low quality animals, conventional ones, is that they have a very high amount of omega-6s within their fat cells. So that's why quality of meat matters the most.
Yeah, it's depending on the owner. Of course, we know this based off cows.
Yeah.
It's the clearest example. I mean, I agree on some things, and some things I disagree on, but it's just more like, it's deep-rooted. Like, their enzymes are just not the healthiest either. So, like, the way I think about it is when, as a human being, when you're consuming something, you want to make sure. Because once it goes into digestion, that's it. That's where the problem's either going to start or there's going to be no problem. Right? This is like the midpoint of your being, basically. So this is functioning, your heart's functioning, If this is not functioning, things can just start going wrong.
For sure, the gut is central
You get me?
to human health.
So why do that? All I'm saying is there's very clear evidence showing that, hey, pigs are not the cleanest, dude. Owner or no owner, let's just say all owners suck. Just don't eat it. You know what I mean? It's simplified to me because most food here sucks. Right?
Sure.
I'm not even going to trust wheat here.
No,
It's the
of
most
course you
basic-
can't trust wheat.
You get me? So like, what rhymes with wheat? Meat. So I started checking out meat. So when I checked out meat, I was like, uh-oh, we got a huge pig problem. We got a huge beef problem.
Yeah.
Right? So now you look for grass-fed and blah, 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 blah.
Butcher Box. Shout out to Butcher Box, man. Because if you want high quality meat delivered to your door,
Yeah.
we're not sponsored by them, but
Yeah.
I've used them for
Quite
a
some
good
time.
amount of time, and it's oof. It's
I remember your daily
creme
snaps.
de la creme.
Guess what showed up on my front door?
Just a huge box of meat.
Yeah. Freaking great, dude.
Yeah, but in general, I mean, you just can't trust most of the food in this country.
100%, dude. And I mean, meat is something else that was alive too. So like, I want to ensure that it was killed right. And, you know, everything was right. You feel me? You can taste, bro. You can
Can.
taste it. 100%. I've said this before in another episode, but upon traveling, you're like, wow, this is what meat tastes like? Wow, it's so good, bro.
It's an entirely different food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's clean. You can smell the cleanliness. It's insane.
Probably get goosebumps right when you taste it.
Yeah. Straight up, dude. Even a kebab, you can taste the difference.
Yeah. But the quote I want people to focus on, and I think this is a helpful rule of thumb, is you are not just what you eat. You are what you fuck, I forgot the quote now. But essentially you are the sum of Jesus.
Okay, so I am what I eat. But
Do you have an understanding of what I'm about to say?
I think so, but I know
You
the direction.
are what you eat. No, I'm just not going to try.
Okay,
Fuck
you are what you eat. Although you wait, okay.
There's a saying I have in my mind, but I forgot how it goes.
Well, how do you explain it though? Are you trying to explain it? Do you have the idea of it in your head?
Yeah. Let me just figure out how to articulate it.
Okay.
All I will say is it comes down to the quality of food that you consume and what that animal has consumed in its lifetime. Does that make more sense?
It does make more sense. So we are two objects. We both have our individual timelines, right? So the pig grew up very unhealthy and eventually was dying. And I got to the point where I wanted pig. And now this pig was available. So it came to me, not knowing that it had this genetic horrific timeline,
Yeah.
right?
Just hell.
And guess what? Guess who's consuming it? Guess who has his own timeline and DNA? There you go. Guess I'm a pig.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, if you learned anything from this episode, give us a follow on Instagram at the 2 a.m. podcast. You do not want to miss our reels. They're pretty funny.
You don't.
Yep. And give us a 5-star review on Spotify. And then after that, give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And then after that, give us a 5-star. No, I'm just kidding.
Just Spotify, please.
Yeah. Go ahead and check us out. Follow us. And we will see you next time, boys and girls. Peace. Stop scrolling and pay attention to the words I'm about to say. There's a lot of things on this earth today that we should be ashamed